So listen.
Billions and millions and millions and billions and...
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August.
Have y'all ever been entangled? Been in an entanglement?
An entanglement.
This Jada bald-headed ass, she finally brought herself to the table.
Entanglement with August.
COVID has been causing so many altercations.
An entanglement?
Where the hell is that wall, sir?
Mexico is still gonna pay for that.
Entanglement with August.
Jherica, who being a damn bitch?
August with August.
And this, guys, is what I listened to for about an hour last night.
Entanglement with August.
Hey man, let me go. I gotta go finish where I started.
August.
All these damn bugs biting y'all and shit, and sitting up there with those bodies and dicks out.
Entanglement. An entanglement.
And what's his campaign slogan?
Yes!
So listen.
You know what? I don't want any drama today.
Today?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I already had enough drama last night when I was about to fight, but I'm good.
Oh my, you was about to fight last night?
The woman on the elevator almost kicked her ass.
Yeah. So you was being Billy Badass last night.
Girl, I wasn't being Billy Badass. That woman pissed me off last night on the elevator though. I just did a quick look. I just went to the corner store just to pick up a few essentials. You know, I'm just minding my own business. I got my mask on. So I'm in the parking garage. I go to the elevator, hit the button, and ding, it comes. The door's open, 2 people already in it. So I proceed to walk on. The woman say, "Oh no, it's nuh-uh," and waving her hand. No, it's nuh-uh. It's supposed to be. It's one family per ride. It's one family per ride. And I said, yeah, but it's a preference though.
So she was trying to basically she was saying that her family was on there. You need to wait until it come back
she was
down.
saying you need to wait on the other elevator because we're already on here. I said it's a preference. No, it says it right here on the sign. It says one family. You know, and then the guy that was with her, he just said, "Oh," and threw his hands up and walked off, and she followed him off the elevator. And then she was like, "It clearly says it right there." I said, "It's a preference," and he said, "Fuck you." And I said, "Nah, fuck you."
Yeah.
And the door closed, and I just went on up. I was so hot last night.
COVID has been causing so many altercations.
COVID has been causing altercations, girl. I'm like, look here, sis. Even though the sign says that, I can still ride at my own risk.
Right.
I have, like, it ain't like it's the police officers here monitoring the elevator, make sure the right amount of families are on the elevator. Hell, the sign also say use the steps if you want to. I don't see your fat ass walking up and down them steps.
Nah, they want to ride the elevator. They want a cool, easy smoothie ride, smooth smoothie.
Exactly,
smooth ride.
Because it's their what? Their preference.
Yes. Girl, how she gonna try to tell you not to get on it though? That's my thing. Like, you don't own this elevator, so you want me to just stand here and wait for another elevator to come, or wait for this elevator to drop you off where you going, and then come back for me? And like, then, no, I'm getting on it right now.
And then when I get on, I see that the number 5 is lit up. They going all the way to the 5th floor. Bitch, I'm getting off at the 4th. So your point, ma'am. I'm getting off.
So they got off the elevator only to stand there and wait for another elevator to come, just to go get back on the elevator and go to the 5th floor.
Yeah. But this is the kicker though. I'm gonna tell you, even though you ain't gonna believe me, this the kicker though. When I got on the elevator, it already smelled like cigarette smoke.
So they was smoking cigarettes on the elevator?
No, they was smoking in the designated area for the smoking for smokers, but they was smoking so damn much, bitch. I ain't scared of COVID. Y'all getting on here smelling like a whole pack of Newports.
Yeah, but so y'all can sit up here and pass secondary.
My point exactly.
Yes.
So you can offend me with this damn smoke, but you scared of the coronavirus, bitch. Okay, you know what? I'm not wishing no lung cancer on nobody. Let me just say that real quick.
And this, guys, is what I listened to for about an hour last night.
But all I'm saying
so
is,
sad.
bitch, you need to worry about lung cancer before you worry about COVID.
Because clearly she on a one-way trip
to where?
Cancer. If she keep on smoking packs a day, while she sitting up there smelling like one on the later.
Girl,
I swear.
With them yellow fingertips. I know them nails, yo.
Oh, man. I look down at mine.
Girl,
yellow.
You know
I know, but I know what she's talking about, because everything be looking yellow.
Yeah,
it's just dingy.
But yeah. But that is so true. COVID has caused a lot of altercations. Everybody has really been getting into it. I know I was at the grocery store last week, and it was this lady saying that a guy had walked past her without a mask on, and she was yelling all in Kroger. You can hear her 3 hours over, "Put on a mask!" And
that's what trips me out about people too, because I've been seeing videos all on social media of people checking other people for not wearing a mask. Do you have your mask on? That's all you have to worry about. Worry about wearing your mask. You don't have to try to check nobody else's. You good.
Yeah.
Even though I do agree that everybody should wear one, because it does stop the flow, or from what I've read, that it stops it from transmitting, and both two people having on, if I'm with around you, you know, it'll lessen the chance of me passing it. I do understand that wholeheartedly, but you think you yelling at somebody to go put one on gonna make them want to go put one on even more?
And that's exactly
Like,
what I'm saying.
it's
Like,
not.
It's as many times I've been out, it's way too many people without masks for me to stop every single one of them and say, put on a mask.
Yeah.
I'd rather just mind my own damn business.
That's what he turned around and said, shut up, bitch, mind your own business. I was like, no.
I checked someone in Kroger myself.
Did you?
So you checking folks?
I was like, oh, he ain't even got no mask. I said it loud. He was in front of me. Me and Lulu moving to the store Thursday.
Oh my gosh.
Cause he's coughed. I probably wouldn't have said that, but he was like, you know, he had kind of hacked up a little bit.
Okay,
And then I was
he
like,
running
oh.
Yeah.
Did he turn around?
Yeah, and then I had moved the basket with Lulu. I was like,
Yeah.
I would have been passive aggressive like that too. Like I'm probably not gonna say nothing, but you finna see my facial expression, and you finna
but I
see.
said, oh, you don't
I
have
know,
on
but that's what I'm saying. Well, I'm not gonna be like, you need to put on a mask. I'm just probably gonna look at you, shake my hand, and be like, ugh.
He knew I was talking to him.
Yeah, you gonna every time they look at you, you gonna hurry up and shake your head like,
ugh, like
you
The
have.
problem is the same people who aren't wearing masks are the same people that say all lives matter. So
Exactly.
if
Yeah, he
all
could've
lives
been.
matter, you would wear a mask to protect all lives, right?
no, they don't really care. That's just
Yeah.
a way to shut Black Lives Matter people up.
And it's so strange, because when you do hear people saying all lives matter, you are not gonna hear nobody yelling out Black Lives Matter back at you. Like that's
We're
like,
just like, okay.
yeah,
okay.
because you're telling the
You're
truth.
telling
They
the
do.
truth. They all lives do
Yeah.
matter. Black ones too.
And that's why we're saying Black Lives Matter, because for some reason we're not included in the all lives
Exactly.
at this point. So
But anyway,
kind of weird.
Yeah,
you know what?
weird.
Fuck the white woman who was who
on the
smoked-
fifth
who-
floor.
on the fifth floor, who smelled like a pack of Newports. Fuck the person in the store who wasn't wearing a mask.
Yes.
And Sheree fucked the guy that was coughing all over baby Lulu.
He didn't cough all over now, because I would have been in jail. If
just
that
let
would've
me
happened.
exaggerate, please.
Okay. I will.
You're listening to another episode of After
That.
That. I am KeLanna Spiller.
I'm RiRi.
I'm Jherica Jay.
Be easy.
Yes, y'all. We finally, Miss Jada bald-headed ass. She finally brought herself to the table. She made us wait a whole week.
Yes, she did that.
She made
12 minutes.
She made us wait. She made us wait. So if you living under a damn rock, Jada Pinkett, she finally brought herself to the red table to address the allegations of her and August Alsina having an affair. She made it clear that her and Will were separated during the time that her and August Alsina were entangled.
Who wants to be entangled?
Who wants to be entangled?
entangle me?
Isn't that a Disney movie?
It is. Is it, or is it Enchanted?
I think it's Tangled, isn't it? Tangled.
Oh yeah, something like that. It is.
Star Jada Pinkett. The sequel is called Entangled.
Okay. For real.
Entangled, starring Jada Pinkett Smith.
August Alsina and Will Smith.
Oh my gosh. What was y'all thinking when y'all was watching that interview, man?
With musical guest Willow Smith. What's the son name?
Jaden.
And Jaden Smith.
Oh my! I really was not surprised at all. Like we literally said that young man was telling the truth. He sounded too honest. Like we spoke on this, like I said last week, and we all agreed that he was being honest. And hey, it all came out. I was just glad that they actually kept it 100. Like we're actually saying it actually is what happened, because there is no worse. Well, there is worse feelings, but it hurts so deeply when you are pouring your heart out and then somebody come and then say you lying.
Yeah.
Like, so I really did appreciate them just keeping it all the way 100% honest, because if not, y'all already know that boy be going through different things emotionally and stuff like that. He probably wouldn't have been able to take you coming on national TV and lying. Well,
but it
now
was
national
something
TV
questionable.
Huh?
He did say something with the permission part now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because like I said, I feel
They
like
were real vague about the permission
Yeah.
part. They didn't even.
They
It
was
was
just
kind of
like
like
we went
glossed
together.
over.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
didn't say much
Yeah.
about it
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah, it just said we went together, like you said.
Yeah.
So we went together, but did you talk to him? Because I know some people do that, like have a conversation about we ain't together no more, blah blah blah. Y'all can do what y'all do. So that's still questionable.
And when she said about the permission, I don't know what he meant by that,
Or where he got that
or
from.
where he got that from. But what I'm thinking is maybe it's one of those things, like maybe like before they got started, he probably talked to Jada about it, like, okay, but you're married. Then like Jada just probably like, well, me and Will, we're not together. He knows about us, and me and Will, we're on pause. He knows that me and you are entangled.
Wait, no, wait a minute.
You know damn well that it.
So she been using Entangle for 5 years now. She's been
Will
saying
knows that you and I are entangled. So August Alsina, he probably interpreted that like, oh, okay, well, if Will know about it, he must be cool with it.
Because she did say I can see why he would feel that.
Yeah,
She
I can see why.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But the only thing that I was kind of questioning was that little part where they gonna say, well, we don't understand why this is coming up now. Well, like, why is this coming up now? Like, and it was like, I'm thinking to myself, like, how can this be shocking that it's coming up now? Like, the guy has been in the hospital. He has been going through a lot of things personally with his health and all those kind of things, with him trying to raise those kids, and different things like that. So he hasn't put out an album. He hasn't done any work really. So now he's coming back out. He's about to start doing his thing. And so so fans do want to know what's been going on with you. You fell off the stage. Why did you fall off the stage? Different things have happened in your life. So fans do want to know what took place. And so part of him being true to his fans and then also being true to himself, he wants to come out and tell everybody what was going on. So how come you cannot? And even if he was just doing it to as part of the sales, to which I don't really think that. I don't think it. I think he was just coming out being honest about something that happened to him in his life. Whether it be him falling off that stage, his brother getting killed, his sister being killed, all this kind of stuff. I think he owed that to his fans, he felt. And probably he was going through what he say his growth. And I think he wanted to come out and tell his part of his story. And you can't fault nobody for that. Jada, Will, like y'all, everybody deserves to be able to speak their own truth. And I feel like that's basically what he was doing. So don't be surprised. Like, why is this coming out now? Hell, the man ain't been out since the shit happened.
Right.
Like, this is his debut. He's coming back out.
And it was his first interview in years.
Yes.
And then it's not like he came out the blue and like people just minding their own business. And he just went on IG and said, hey, y'all, me and Jada was fucking 4 years ago. It was actually a question brought up in the interview that sparked it. It's not like he voluntarily gave out the information. He was doing an interview. Right.
And who is he not to speak his truth? Like, that's what he went through. You guys both experienced it together. Now, whether or not you would have ever came out and said anything about it, that's different. But in so many words, so many ways, you have been talking about it, but you haven't been as specific, because on previous interviews with her and Will, she has already said we're going through so much, and now we are so in a place where we are That's so much. August is part of that. So much.
That's so much.
August is part of that whole thing that you're saying that y'all worked past, that you never did go into detail. That's you talking about it, whether in which way you talked about it, in what format, how you said it, that's on you. But now don't be questioning how he come out and talk about the same exact thing. So that's what's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah,
like,
we don't deserve an explanation from them. But
True.
At the same time, if you're going to put it on video and broadcast it to the world, it seems like she was still kind of sidestepping everything to a certain extent. It's like you're still calling it an entanglement. Just say what you meant. Is
What was
you
it,
you needed a fucking break, and you needed some different dick.
From old young man.
Some different dick.
Yeah, from a young one.
yeah, that's what I'm.
Because he was real young then.
Yeah,
What's like 28 now? 27?
So he was like 24 when they met.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So you wanted some young, like your kids' age.
Ugh.
Gross.
She said she was going through some stuff she had to realize about herself. Yeah, Jada, you really do. Because I agree with that too, because that whole Tupac thing, like, she felt like he was from whatever and she was from this and she was gonna do this with him, and you know, and be his friend and help him through his gangster lifestyle and all of this kind of stuff. Like, she was really doing something, but like, I think that she really was getting turned on by that young man.
You know she was.
Yeah,
They were about the same age though, right? They would have been the same age.
Oh, her and Pac, yeah, they went to school together.
Yeah, I was gonna say they would have been in the same age group. I think she wanted him, but it wouldn't have been good for the image.
You think so?
Yes.
You think she wanted to go? You talking about Tupac? I thought you were talking about August.
No, August. I think it might have been some feelings, but not for real, because that would still put her at about 44 years old, 43, and he's 24, 23 at that time.
They said it was almost like a 20-year.
Yeah, so
age
no.
difference. Excuse me. Sorry for
it's
coughing.
more of a you know, like B said, you want a break. You've been with what you call it since early 20s. Will Smith. Y'all got kids. Y'all got businesses. Y'all got all this investment, and though you love your spouse, your partner, whatever you're doing, sometimes they just get on your fucking nerves and you want a fucking break.
Yeah,
and they took their break.
Yeah, they did. I wonder what it was though that actually made them separate for that little bit, because he was like, man, like you put up with. She was like, you put up with so much. You put up with a lot. I'm like, okay, what are you doing, ma'am?
What
like,
you
what you
doing
doing in that house, Jada?
girl.
Somebody said she seemed like she be on Twitter. Somebody she seemed like she be raging. She gives me no more wire hanger vibes.
No more wire.
She really do look like she just give him hell at the house.
For real?
I don't see it
Because she's so calm. Because people that like that calm, that calm.
Be raging at the crib.
Be raging like this.
Man, y'all know she do. You know she had that little band when she wanted to be a rock star. Y'all don't remember that?
she did.
Y'all forgot about that?
She had the long crinkly
yeah, she was like,
hair, like a rock star.
it's just
Yeah.
I am. Yeah. I was like, girl, sit your ass down. Girl.
I forgot Jada was on
I
that old
forgot
record
she
deal.
was a Baltimore rock star.
Girl, I forgot. A Be More rock star.
A Be More rock star.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yes, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all know
She did. We
Y'all
had to
crazy.
find a clip of that.
Yeah, that was so
But B
fucking
said it
funny.
right. Them people that be real quiet, then they be kind of losing their shit. You be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he always like this?
What's wrong with somebody? Get him.
Get Beezy out of here.
Turning into the Incredible Hulk and shit.
Yeah. Her little self. Climbing on tables.
man.
Is this what you want to do? Bad Boys 4?
Yeah.
Throwing radios and shit.
Man, you know what? A lot of people they've never seen grown adults like have a mature conversation like that. Did y'all notice the people in the comments were kind of like, oh, she cheated, she a hoe, she this, she that. Like, if I was him, I would leave. I wouldn't be putting up with that bullshit. I'm like, okay.
People feed off of drama.
They do. They like
also,
it.
they feed off of what they may have experienced. And also what's fed off of fucking social media and TV and all these Real Housewives shows and shit like that. It's been ingrained that we can't sit down and have an adult conversation about certain aspects of the life or something that happens. We have to fucking argue.
That is so true.
Yeah.
I was looking at those comments as well, and I was like, people are childish.
They are very childish.
And I understand why Trump won presidency. Like these people are mentally children.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I just don't understand, because to me, it's like that conversation, for one, you didn't hear during the conversation them say that she cheated. Yeah. They both said they were done with each other and she didn't. But
and even Will, he emphasized, I was done with your ass.
Exactly.
He said that, I don't know,
we're not
indefinitely.
getting back together.
Yes.
That was his state of mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you still had people in the comments talking about how she cheated.
Yeah.
And I was just like, was y'all not...
Did y'all not watch the video?
Y'all wasn't paying not a lick of damn attention, or were you just looking at the mouths move and inputting your own words? Like, I was really confused. I was like, these are some pure idiots. These are
Did
children.
we watch the same video?
Yeah.
I think they said that though because they're still married. However, like everybody said, they made it clear we ain't together, we ain't doing this. And then I was like, y'all putting so much emphasis on this too. Will might have been doing his own little thing.
Exactly. It just didn't make it out. I read a post that said all his hoes signed non-disclosures.
They had
Non-disclosure agreements.
They had
Gotta
to.
do.
You for real? That's what you had to do. Like,
Yeah.
and then what trips me out is the people like just so committed in those comments, like as if they were in the house with them and knew what was going on. Like you just heard it from the horse's mouth what was going on in their lives, and you yet coming to the conclusion that she cheated on him, even when he was done with her ass indefinitely.
Exactly.
And he didn't want. And then with the I don't want to talk to you, so I was like, damn, he was real mad because he was like, I didn't think I was gonna talk to you no more.
That's what made me wonder, like, what you doing in that
That's what
house?
I wanted to know is like, damn, if he was like done.
Right.
Will, it seems like they're just the most chill and cool and happy-go-lucky, good father and all that good stuff. So for him to say, man, I'm done.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do?
What did you do? And then especially if you started a relationship with August when y'all were separated. So did you cheat before y'all
Was this,
y'all
is this a pattern for you?
A pattern.
Is this what you
Is
do?
it a pattern, ma'am?
When you feel like that, like you know how sometimes as women we get that, well, we too fat, we don't look. I mean, we don't look the same. We getting older. 'Cause you know she was doing that shit with her face a couple of years back too.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. She
Plastic
was
surgery.
doing the implant thing.
Oh, was she? I didn't know about that.
You
when
didn't
she
look
was
at her?
when she was on that
Hell,
TV
look at-
show. What was that TV show she was on for a minute? That
B, did you notice that face a couple of years ago?
I know the face looks different, but I didn't know
Yeah.
she was doing nothing
It looked
to
like
it. I guess
fillers.
so. She should.
Yeah.
I should have. I knew something was going on, but I didn't know to
now,
what extent.
now she looking back like pretty Jada. 'Cause
Yeah, she did look like she looked older.
yeah,
At the time.
yeah. So I'm like, what? I
it's
wonder what she
called
doing.
called Gotham.
Oh,
On that
okay.
show Gotham, she was looking like
A
Catwoman.
So I don't know if that's what I'm saying. We as women's going through some stuff. So maybe every time she go through, do she step out? And I'm not saying this is gospel truth, y'all. We just talking shit.
Yeah, we just
So
hypothetical.
yeah, we're creating our own scenarios here.
Like they was in the comments.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's get to it.
So I'm just like,
But we know
does
the truth.
she-
we know
do.
the truth. We just ad lib it.
Yeah. So I'm just like, does she do this every couple of years? Because when he said, I'm done. So what would make a man be, especially that man, like Beezy said, done with you, and then I'm done with you, and you Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
But she said she was done with his ass too.
She did. They
Yeah,
were
like
over
it's
it.
like, I mean, maybe it probably like
habitual cheating. No, I'm just
yeah.
Because he wasn't Buddy Love.
Yeah, that's why he went but love.
Oh shit. Well, have y'all ever been entangled? Been in an entanglement?
I have.
Everybody have. Yeah.
You have?
I've never done such.
Oh man.
The lies you tell.
Because we're looking at your face.
The lies you tell be
Yeah, I
easy.
think everybody has.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been the wheel in the situation in an entanglement.
Really?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
entangle
when
these parts.
yeah, so I've been the person that we've been in a relationship and then we break up or whatever and you go with someone else and then eventually we get back together. Now the only difference is the person, like when he was saying that Will said that he had to win Jada back. I didn't have to wheel the person back. The person had to wheel me back because
Yeah.
So you was the one that's like, so I'm done.
yeah, and I was the one that got left. You know what I'm saying? And and the other person was with someone else. So I mean, and that's and that's why I understand how they can truly in their mind think that they were done and move on. You know what I'm saying? And then still be adult enough to sit down and have a conversation. And I don't think wholeheartedly that the relationship, or in my situation at least, I know that he wasn't cheating or he didn't leave me because he didn't love me. Like that's not the thing. It was because he had to finish what he started with someone else. And I understood it because I even understood it before it even happened. I called it in
So
my
you
head.
had a feeling it would happen?
I knew it 100%. It was going to happen regardless because I knew it. I know the type of man that he is, and I know what type of person he is. So therefore, I knew at some point in our life, in the time that I know him, he's going to go back and he's going to be with this person. And it happened. So when it happened, I wasn't mad. I wasn't upset. Nothing. I mean, I was kind of hurt, having to sleep by myself and things like that. But I'm an adult and I'm aware of my environment. I'm aware of the person that I'm with. So when it happened, you went back, you did your own little thing. I'm like, okay, well, that's the end of that. Who knew I was gonna get back in a relationship with him? I had no idea.
Yeah.
But I would be wrong to make him feel some type of way about something I knew that was gonna happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? That, what kind of a grown woman would I be to sit up here and try to persecute somebody for wanting to to finish what they started. Like that's you we are two individual people, and I think that people think like when you in a relationship, we gotta be down 100% at all time, you know, this, that, and the other. We are on our own journey separately. We are not one person. We are not male, we are not one. Now we can join and we can try to help each other on this journey, you know, that we going through and this, that, and the other, but we all grow separately. We all experience life differently. And we all have to go through our own little, you know, our own little things, our own little shits, you know? Yeah. So shit, you know, and it's all about whether or not if you strong enough and you really love that person to be able to see through those things, you know? And some people not, if it come back around, you know? And if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. But if I'm with you and we supposed to be doing, let's go, you know?
So when he did come back, did you feel like it was like I'm sloppy seconds? Did you get that kind of feeling?
No, I didn't feel like sloppy second. I didn't feel like sloppy Joe, okay? I didn't feel like Manwich.
I'm saying not sloppy second, but like you're just the last option, the last resort kind of thing.
No, I didn't feel that way. I felt like I knew it was gonna happen, and I felt like, you know, like, gee, shit didn't even work out. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work out between y'all, and damn, I'm sorry to hear that, you know. I'm sorry it didn't work out. I wish it probably would have worked out, you know, panned out for you, but it didn't. And, you know, now, I mean, are you sure? Is this real love for you? Do you see? I'm still here for you, you know, whatever.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure, we gonna say, ow.
Oh. Yeah, I've been entangled, and a couple of times. I think I'm just so messy bitch, though. But,
my.
Yeah, and it was what it was. And I think just like Jherica on one of them, it was years ago. I just think it was more so of a had to finish what you started, and then but we never came back around. But he still didn't end up with her, and he married somebody else like last year. Only so because we was friends on Instagram, and I was like, oh, and I said congratulations or whatever, you know, right? But I think my little feelings was just hurt because again I was so young, so I was like, oh man.
He left me.
Yeah. It wasn't like I'm so hurt. I think I was just upset for like a day or two, but then I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, my feelings was hurt. I was hurt.
But y'all had been together. We wasn't together. I think maybe like a year or something.
Oh,
it was
okay.
like new. Yeah.
I think more so like you do feel hurt, but then it's like not a hurt because I knew he loved me. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know, like I know for a fact he loved me, and it's not about whether the question is not whether or not he loves me. It's more so like he also loves this person too. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't be right, and he wouldn't be the man that he is if he didn't do what he needed to do. You know what I'm saying? So. I get it, because if I was in this situation, I'd probably be like, hey, man, let me go. I got to go finish where I started, man.
Oh, I'll be right back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how I kind of felt, too, because they had been doing their own thing for, like, years before I even met the person. It was just a bad relationship, I guess, or whatever. So they had already been doing their own whatever. But I think I was the first person he, like, actually dated when he thought when he was over, ready. Right? Yeah, like this is over. I'm not going back. Blah blah blah. Right. And then I was way younger than him, so not way, but it seemed like way at that time. Yeah. And then of course he had advancement, and you got kids and stuff, and I still had one, so it was like, oh, that was happening here. Yeah. But like, why you got all those kids? Like, why you a grown person? Like, you got a house and stuff. Like,
exactly.
It was so childish in my mind. But yeah, and. Like you said, I knew he was a really good guy, and I'm pretty sure he still is. I know he had to finish that, so happy for him.
Yeah, and it's so funny when you said that about like having things and having a family and everything, because what's so funny is I already knew it wasn't gonna work out when he went back with her, and I knew for a fact I knew he had to do it, but I knew it wasn't gonna work. How I knew it wasn't gonna work is because you been in a relationship with this person for all these years. And I met you, and you have nothing to show for these last years of your life. Nothing at all. Nothing.
That's how it was.
So you mean to tell me that you finna go back and be with a person who you haven't even been able to have no type of growth with in life? So I knew it wasn't gonna work. I knew it wasn't, regardless of whether or not me and him were ever together ever again. I knew that situation wasn't gonna work because you can't tell me that you feel any type of growth in that relationship. All you had to show for it was a vehicle, that one vehicle. But what is everything else? What else? What else is there?
Yeah, that's what I said that to that person. I said it's not gonna work. I said I'll holler at me in 6 months, but it wasn't necessarily come back.
Yeah,
I said I want to see in 6 months, and then we talked like maybe a year and a half later. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm dating somebody else. It was over."
You was right, man.
Yeah, I said, "Man, I knew it was,
right."
And I think the only reason why I went back is because the girl got my number somehow and called me. So I think of this somebody else. He must really like her because I started meeting family and doing that, and that had never happened. So he had got my number from, I'm sure, that phone and stuff.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been entangled, and it's never fun, especially like you said, if they got to leave and all of that. But it is what it is. And somebody said, I forgot who it was, but they said y'all better leave these grown folks, these grown married folks alone, because when they not done or whatever, you gonna get your feelings hurt as a single person when they decide to come back. And they was basically referring to when Jada was like, all right, we gotta go, we can't do this, I'm going back to Will or whatever.
Yeah.
So you ever been entangled?
No.
Yeah,
I've never been entangled.
Oh my God, I don't know. I figured everybody had a little entanglement.
No, I don't. Have I had an entanglement? Were we entangled? Kinda.
I mean, it might have been messy.
Yeah, it was a little messy.
Yeah, it was a little. I think our entanglement was like the biggest one that I've ever had, but the one that, I guess not the biggest one, but the one that really impacted me. But yeah, we separated, and then I started doing my own thing, and I was like, no, went out there and got my little feelings hurt.
Girl, they do get their feelings hurt and bring their ass home.
Yeah, they get out there. What they do, Cherie?
Get their little feelings hurt and bring their ass home.
I went out there and got my little feelings hurt. I thought I was ready for the world, and then I came back like a little
with your tail tucked between your legs.
I came back with my tail tucked between my legs like a little injured puppy.
Hi, it's me.
I'm back.
Sending that email. Hey, how have you been?
It shows
because your number was blocked.
The number was blocked.
Hey, I sure miss you.
Man. But it's I think everybody goes through that. Like you go through a period of your life where you have to grow up. You know, because we separated because what I thought I wanted, it wasn't no other person. It's just that I thought I wasn't ready for, the.
You had your own vision.
Yeah, I had my own vision for my life, and I was like, okay, I don't see myself settling down this early, like.
And trying to rear a kid.
Yeah, and try to raise a kid, and I was at an age where I didn't feel like I knew how to be a step parent, or I was just like, okay, this is not the life that I envisioned for myself, and
right?
And it kind of scared me. I was like, let me take a step back and go figure myself out and figure out what it is exactly I want to do.
And you just so happened to meet somebody,
and I just so happened to meet someone, and it wasn't like I'm breaking up so that I can pursue this other person. It was just like hey, we just so happened to meet. But me and Cherie, we ended up getting back together, and I'm glad that we did, because now I'm in a different place in my life. Although I started comedy when we were separated, I don't know, after we got back together, everything just, I don't know, my life just started taking shape, and
I know just flourished like a lot these last couple of years. It's so crazy.
I haven't had a license in 14 years. I just got my license back this year. It's a lot of shit is happening.
Right.
2019, 2020 with Reed, but
that's crazy, because we actually sat down, and this kind of all we'll go back. We sat down and said this is what we want to do, and I promise KeLanna have done every single thing. I was like, dang bitch, let me get myself together. Girl.
But it was like, it's not that I'm trying to impress. I guess it is. I'm trying to impress you. Like,
I'm impressed.
But you get what I'm saying? It's like I wanna be at that level. Like I want her to see me in a different way, I guess. Like,
yeah. I want to make her happy and make her proud, and and show her, like, I know I messed up, but I got you, and I'm here for you.
And you saw me in my 20s when I was driving a beat up ass Cutlass that cut off on the highway every 5 minutes.
Okay. And I know I fucked you over, but hey, baby, I got you. It's only up from here.
It's only up It's only up from here, shorty.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you from California?
Immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, I remember though the back in the day when y'all was breaking up and KeLanna wasn't ready to be in her family, and then I was like, man, fuck her. I told Cherie, I said, man, leave her.
Girl,
She can't accept your damn
girl.
kid. If she can't accept your kid, then leave her.
Girl, Jherica was mad, and I think you got mad low key this last time because it was like, and then because it had even said it. What are you doing? Why are you back talking to her? Why? And I was like, well, she said she different now.
I was like, man, Cherie, you so gullible, man.
And then if you gonna make her work, make her.
Yeah.
And she made me work. So you was
that's
getting
right.
advice from my damn sister?
She was turning you up every chance you got. Don't fuck her. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. She was like my coach.
You supposed to be my sister, man.
I know, I love you to
But she
death,
was a
but
woman
hey, I'm
first,
trying
though.
to tell you, yeah.
She was a woman before she was my sister?
Yes, like she was basically like, get your shit together. Don't be worried about nobody.
Yeah.
She was really giving good advice.
But I was also telling you, man, don't get with her if you finna hurt her.
Yeah, you
Don't
did.
Yeah, I ain't playing.
I
I
know,
be
you was like,
being
why
for
you,
real.
why you keep going back and forth with that girl? Like, why are you even doing all this? I was just like, I just don't know. Ain't nobody gonna love me like she love me.
But I love having fun over here
But
too.
right. But I like
I
having fun.
knew, and
Yeah.
we just gonna do it together.
Yes.
Sometimes.
But I'm happy for y'all, man. I'm proud of y'all. You know,
Yeah.
every relationship have its moments, and everybody should understand that. And if you can't understand it, then you just childish. Like,
Yeah, you're not grown.
yeah.
'cause
You might not want to admit it. You might be grown in age, but you're not
Yeah.
grown in
the
mind.
mind, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that conversation was dope to me, even though
Yeah.
she only brought those chairs together for 12 minutes.
For 12 minutes. I'm like, bitch, you could be messing with everybody else, like, but you only give us 12 minutes of your
12.
mess. I'm gonna need you to go back there and find some more mess. sis.
You need to. You need
go
to bring
to that
up some
closet
stuff.
and find some more mess to bring to that red ass table.
You
Okay.
confused the hell out of me because in our group text, I clicked on the link and I was like, what the hell? I watched literally that 40-minute special and it was for Father's Day. And I was like, when are they going to talk about this shit?
What are they doing?
So I rewound it and I skimmed it again. I was like, did I miss something?
It's right here. It's right
I
here.
copied the right link, but it sent the video before. I don't know why I did
It did that to me too, because I said, which one am I supposed to be watching? And I was scrolling all those red tables.
Yeah, well, whatever, man. So hats off to Jada and Will for bringing it to the table and settling it like
And being grown.
adults,
We
like
love,
mature adults.
we love to see it.
So quarantainment, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, and that's another reason why they were so highlighted and spotlighted, because we still in quarantine, man.
We
Exactly.
is. Why
Still
we
in
still in
quarantine.
quarantine be easy? God dang, God. You told me it was going to be up by July. You didn't tell me that, but
I
I
said
wanna
July 2021.
Oh, my
Well,
gosh.
you might be right, because we still in quarantine and we was sitting up here waiting on that tea to drop because we ain't got shit else to do.
know. Shit else to do.
But what have you been doing to like keep you occupied during this
Entertainment
quarantine?
wise,
Yeah,
like with
entertainment
TV, or even if you've been chilling on some sports and stuff. What you got
Everything
going?
has just been TV wise because there is no sports.
Oh, that's right.
I can't go to the gym and work out.
Yeah.
I really don't like working out at the house.
Yeah.
I do go play basketball every now and then. We kind of sneak to any court that has a goal or nets up or rims up. But other than that, we've been watching a lot of Netflix and Hulu. Show recommendations, I've been watching Alone, which is on Netflix.
Okay.
It's originated on History Channel, but season 6 is on Netflix right now. Season 7 just started on History Channel as well.
Okay.
Alone is 10 people sent out into the wilderness. It could be anywhere. Season 6 is in the North Pole.
Oh, my.
They are dropped off in an undisclosed location, so they don't even see the other people. And they are allowed 10 items off of an approved list of 40 to take with them. And you basically have 100 days to live out on your own in the middle of nowhere. And
Just you by yourself?
Just you by yourself. And
Alone.
Alone.
Hence, alone.
Alone. And whoever is the last man standing wins the grand prize. And season 6 is $500,000. Season 7 is $1 million.
So is this like
Ooh.
Naked and Afraid? Or what's the difference between that and Naked and Afraid?
So Naked and Afraid, I guess, is only like for like a small period of time. In this instance, they're out there basically until the last man practically is standing. Nobody's ever made it the full 100 days.
Damn.
The most days that somebody's been out there is 87 days. But literally, just to give you an idea, you're dropped off in the middle of nowhere with 65 pounds of camera equipment
Oh my.
for the show, and then you have to lug that to a specific place in your area and build shelter and kill your own food.
So you have to start from scratch.
Absolutely, just like the cavemen did it.
Exactly. So okay,
Dead from day one. That's
Naked
me.
and Afraid. Don't you have a partner though?
I don't
Or is it-
know.
or is it just
I
one
thought
person?
it was just one part. I don't know. I think
I
on
think
some
so. On some
seasons
of
it
them,
be by
yeah.
themselves,
Yeah.
and then sometimes I be seeing it with a group or them
Okay.
and one other person. So I don't know. I never really watched the show. I really be so angry. I be like, man, why did y'all sit up here and get dropped off and all these
Yeah,
damn bugs biting
yeah.
y'all and shit and sitting up there with those
See,
bodies and dicks out?
Wait a minute.
I was like, ugh.
Bodies
mad
and
about
dicks
those.
out. So in Alone, are they naked in Alone or
No,
like
they are clothed.
naked and alone?
They are clothed. I can tell you that they do have clothes. But I think the interesting thing about this is trying to understand whether you could survive in an environment like that for, I would say, more than, can you survive an environment like that for a week? If they were to give you, let's say on the low end, $50,000 to $100,000, would you be able to survive 1 week out in the wilderness?
No.
Hell no.
And these people got two. When I put it up on Google, Naked and Afraid is two people. So I guess
Okay.
they come in a little small group.
They paired up.
Yeah, they paired up because somebody got to tell the story.
Yeah, somebody got to live to tell a story.
Because as soon as you die, I'm running about them damn woods.
I
honey.
swear.
Full speed, titties everywhere.
Girl, I cannot believe
She
this.
tripping on her nipples.
You want to be naked so bad. Put some clothes on.
Girl, I promise. They be trying to have those bars out. I just cannot.
And they be
girl,
skinny.
girl, just imagine this body right here running through some woods.
Yeah, look
Come
at
on. Yeah, look at it all
With it-
propped up right here.
it.
Like,
With an In-N-Out burger.
Imagine
yeah, with a damn.
Be easy say he imagining, so I don't
Oh,
know.
my gosh, be easy.
And he looking under the table.
And it's in slow motion. I'm imagining it.
So
No,
now
but
I'm on
in
Baywatch.
4K too.
Oh, man.
Motion.
Slow.
So okay, so 100 days in the okay, so it's kind of like Hunger Games. Like they just out there.
They're just out there, but they're not competing against one another. They're just literally competing against themselves in the wilderness.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
other than that, the only other show I got a recommendation for is on Hulu. It's also on FX. It's Dave, which is Lil Dicky's new show. If you don't know who Lil Dicky is,
That's the comedian?
he is. He's a rapper.
A rapper. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. The white guy,
he's,
right?
He's kind of like a comedic rapper to a certain extent.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
I would definitely recommend the show because it actually gives you a lot of insight about not really his life, but he tackles a few issues like mental health, sex in a relationship, how it is, basically his everyday dealings in the hip hop recording community. So I would definitely recommend Dave. It's and it's got a lot of cameos. YG, Trippie Redd, a few other rappers are on there. So it's a real good show. Only 10 episodes, and they're only about 30 minutes apiece. So it's a real quick watch.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
But then
Lil
that can
Dicky.
go. That
But
can go
I
either way
still-
though with the 30 minutes. 'cause
That's
you
true,
mad.
but I still can't get past that alone.
You girl, you gonna have to go check it out.
I'm just gonna have to go watch it because it's no like $1 million. That sounds good, but to make it 100 days with no interaction with nobody, like
y'all acting up during quarantine.
And, not to give any spoilers, but on season 6, there is a guy who's out there for I think it was about 24 days, and it got to a point where he got tired of being by himself, and he basically it's called tapping out.
Right.
He tapped out. And they give him a phone. And he called him and said, "I can't do it anymore." And he was just basically saying that he was more or less just in his own thoughts, and he just couldn't be by himself anymore.
I would like to know how long I could go with being by myself though. But the only thing about it is that I think I could do that part. It's just about like I don't know how to kill the food though. I mean like
the food.
Yeah, like where how I'm finna catch this food? Like I got a bow and arrow.
And it's
Like,
and
what do you-
speaking of, they do have bow and arrows, and
See,
these
that's what
people
I'm saying.
use that and fucking shoot squirrels and shit with it, and it's just like amazing.
See, and I have
Yeah.
no previous no archery experience. I don't have any
No
experience.
archery?
I know I don't have any experience. Like
It's
But
gonna take me.
nobody's asking you to do it right now. Look at
I'm
Like
getting
we
so nervous
like we
right
dropping
now.
you off in the wilderness
no
now.
one is dropping you
Please
off.
reconsider, guys. I have no experience. I have no hunting knowledge
I mean,
whatsoever.
Trump didn't have no experience either, but his ass still in there.
He is.
This is true.
Crazy.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna take me a month to goddamn eat because I don't even know how to use usable in there. I had to teach myself how to use that first, or I'm gonna have to try to go out there in that little river with my hand, kind of catch the fish in the water freehand.
And then,
Like,
and then you gotta worry about, and then you gotta worry about bears and shit out there catching fish too. Like, bitch, then they gonna see your little thick ass out there and want to catch you.
I swear.
If she haven't eaten in a month, she would no longer be
girl.
thick.
And
I would
bears
be so
climb
thick.
trees, honey.
Girl.
So yum. You
Yeah,
can't.
you sure right.
Girl.
I can't run up the
But
tree.
they say the more fat you have on your body, the longer you can last. So I wouldn't last that long because I'm too damn skinny.
Man, I give you some of my fat.
So you mean to tell me I can stay out there the whole 100 days and just drink water?
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
But no, they do welfare checks on these people, and there have been people who have been
Jherica.
taken off because they're like, if you stay here even literally a day or two longer, you may have organ failure.
Oh wow.
That's how bad it's been for some people out
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we can watch, but we won't be signing up for that show.
Yeah. But Jared, I know you just said Donald Trump big nasty ass. Are y'all gonna vote for Kanye West?
Oh, I didn't know it was real.
I thought it was just playing too.
I did too. I thought it was fake.
I thought he was playing.
Yeah.
Oh, he for real?
I think he's serious.
I don't.
I think he trolling.
Well, he did.
Okay.
They say he don't support his friend no more, Trump. Yeah, so I don't know.
He could just be talking shit.
Oh, that's
You
true.
say whatever you want us to say to get people to vote for you.
It's because he finna drop another album.
That's what it is.
Is it gonna be gospel?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna be a gospel album. But
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what it's gonna be. He ain't said nothing about no music.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah, I have not talked to this man.
You were going
I
crazy.
FaceTime with Kanye yesterday.
Yeah.
He told me this what he
told me
doing.
this is the tea on Ye.
Okay.
But no, man, Kanye West, this nigga, he talking about he want to run for president and for the birthday party. Not the
That's the best party ever.
He's not.
Wait,
He's not running. He's not running for Democrat or he's not running Democrat or Republican, but the birthday party.
And what's his campaign slogan?
Yes.
Oh, that's for real? I saw it and I didn't keep up. It's
Yes, what, nigga? Yes, I can. Yes, we can.
Yes,
like,
we're
what
in
is
this
it?
together.
Yes.
Oh, Kanye. You need to FaceTime him.
I do need to hit him up because I don't think he did not do a great job in that interview. He struggled in that interview.
Kanye don't even sound like Kanye no more from Chicago. I thought Kanye was a white man.
You heard him talking?
Not on the interview, but just in general. I thought he was a white man one time. And I was like, oh, man, who is that? And I was actually talking to you, and you was like, Kanye West. I was like, that cannot possibly be Kanye West.
That's his public speaking voice.
I like the old Chicago one. You know, when he first came out, it just... Because I actually... Y'all gonna hate me. This is a little off topic. I love Beyonce's speaking interview voice. It's so country.
Yeah, it is country.
And I love it. And I
It's
love
so
it.
country.
So I wanted him to still keep that same energy. But unfortunately, California lives in his voice.
If Donda West was still alive, things wouldn't be like this.
It would not be like this. His mom wouldn't allow it.
He flipped out.
Yeah.
But it say that he's running for president in 2020 under a new banner, the birthday party with guidance from Elon Musk.
I don't like the party's name though. Birthday party?
I mean, he did get another self-centered person in Elon Musk. You know, he's Tesla's.
Yeah, and he said he's gonna be over if he gets elected, Elon Musk is gonna be over the space campaign, the space something. What did he?
Oh, the Space Force.
Yeah, the Space Force.
He's gonna be over the I read that too. Now I don't remember.
That's what he said. He's gonna put him in charge of the Space
So
Force.
what is the Space Force?
He's talking about like with the spaceships and all that, like not spaceships, the damn rocket shit.
Uh-oh, not
the rocket shit.
Wait a minute.
NASA.
Okay,
yeah.
July 4th, because I'm not gonna say
I'm trying to
independence.
do picture
Girl.
it.
Space Force.
Yeah.
Fireworks. Liberation. Baseball.
Looking at
You know
That thing that does that. Okay.
girl, y'all over here playing Pictionary like a
I
mug.
swear, y'all
But
know
no,
what I'm talking about.
No, he did say he proposed him to be head of the space program though. I'm like, dude,
But that's so random to say. That's so random.
it's random for Kanye West to even talk about he running for president. Now that's random. Like,
yeah, that
and
is
then he talk about he got guidance from his wife and Elon Elon Musk. What is Kim talking about in that big ass, luxurious, beautiful home?
What?
Their house. Have you seen their house? It's so beautiful. Immaculate.
Oh my.
Their house is extremely beautiful, but it's just like, dude, you need to seek other kind of counsel, sir.
Yeah.
Like a therapist.
Well, you know, his only counsel is Kanye.
Oh, and Kim, and Kris Jenner.
Yeah, he loves Chris.
He does.
Yeah. I just feel like that's a whole crock of shit. Like you're gonna bring your ass in here this damn late to try to talk about you doing something, this, that, and the other. What you're trying to do is split up that vote. You know, people that's gonna vote for Trump regardless. What you're trying to do is you're trying to split up that Democratic Party and how many votes that the amount of votes that's gonna go towards the Democratic Party. And I'm gonna let you know right here, right now. If y'all fall for that shit, y'all some damn dummies. Mm-hmm. I ain't no way in the good goddamn way. For one, I don't want to vote for damn mush face either.
Joe Biden?
Joe Biden, yeah.
Not much face.
A vote for Biden is more or less a vote for his running mate. So it's like, who is going to be his running mate? Because that dude got like fucking dementia, Alzheimer's. He got everything.
Yes. So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one
How
thing.
did we get here? Like, how is he the only, like, oh my gosh. How is he the only option?
Because for whatever reason, people do not want to back Bernie Sanders. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah,
like, I don't.
Girl, he on his last damn leg.
And
Biden's so cocky about it because he know he the only one. So he's like, fuck this shit. I know I'm the only one, so I'm gonna talk my talk.
Yeah, he been talking shit for a while. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like he was the only real good candidate that could have been chosen. I like the Kamala Harris's and what's my guy I was campaigning with?
Andrew Yang.
Nuh-uh, here in Texas.
Beto.
Beto, yeah.
What? Yeah.
Beto.
Who? Bun B.
Man, nah.
Wait a minute.
But Beto would have been a good choice too, but he's just too young. He don't have as much experiences as what I feel was needed. But
I'm just waiting for The Rock to run Dwayne Johnson
Man.
in 2024.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
why do people want to vote for entertainers?
Because Trump bitch ass made it okay. Yes. He that's the one thing Trump did do. He opened America's eyes to people to believe like you really can be teachers tell you that in elementary school, you can be anything you want to be, a doctor.
But Obama opened my eyes to that.
But that's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
Obama is a politician.
Right.
So yes, he can get elected. But teachers tell you, oh yeah, you can be anything, a nurse, a lawyer, you can even be president of the United States, but you really don't believe you could be president of the United States. Mm-hmm. Trump made everybody realize you really could have a box of rocks for brains and your ass can be the president of the United States of America.
Yeah.
And it also shows that the president of the United States of America is just a figurehead as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
How many times have Trump said, I'm going to do this, and he gets shot down?
Exactly.
Every single time.
And what about that damn wall? Where the hell is that wall, sir?
Mexico is still going to pay for that.
And why we just now being able to see these tax records? And he been in the office for 4 years.
They requested it a long time ago, didn't they?
Yes, it was something he's supposed to do when he first got elected, and we just now getting
Don't
ready to
worry
see
about that. That's old news.
Yeah, now you want to show it when you want to get
And
reelected.
it's just crazy how
I
much
can't be bothered with that.
he lies so much.
And it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And it billions and millions and millions and billions and billions and millions and millions. Do you not know any other number?
No, that's it.
It's always millions and millions and
KeLanna,
billions.
you don't even have to be looking
I'm
like
sure
that.
Your mouth look just like his. So.
I can't stand that fucking mouth.
Oh, boot
Fix
mouth
your
ass.
lips.
Girl.
The only thing that I think about is every time I see him, I think of Thick. You ever see the memes where he's like, his face is like, and he's saying Thick?
And then I can't stand his ass standing up behind that podium reading them damn transcripts. I'm at, and it's on record that I have it's been millions and billions and millions and millions.
Oh, what have we done, America?
We've cut the unemployment rate by millions and billions and millions and billions and billions and millions.
The unemployment rate is so beautiful right now.
It's beautiful, fantastic.
And it's because of me, your
Man.
president.
That employment rate.
so
He
Unemployment
always
rate.
say
racist.
because of me.
Narcissism.
Yeah, the unemployment rate that went damn through the damn roof at this point. You better go sit your damn ass down somewhere, and it's all because of you. Because you should have shut down them borders when they first started having talk about that damn virus, and we wouldn't be in the predicament we in right now. And your rate that you have significantly dropped. It would not. It would not be where it is right now if you would have did what you were supposed to do with your old waterhead ass.
And that's that on that.
I just can't stand him.
You are fed the fuck up.
I am.
With your orange ass. I can't stand you.
I cannot.
I honestly look at this picture or see him on the news or whatever, and I get so mad that I really want to punch him. I
want to punch him.
If I ever saw him in person, I know it's going to be recorded.
Yeah.
Probably going to have Secret Service at my door. But if I ever see him in person, I'm going to try my best to punch him in the damn face.
I want to punch him.
punch
So
him.
I've never wanted to punch anybody as much as I want to punch Donald Trump in the fucking mouth.
Yes.
In them little slits for lips.
He looked like a damn tanned raccoon.
He does. He has a tanning bed in the salon. He
His
gets
damn orange ass
orange.
face, but his damn
Yeah.
the circles around his eyes.
And then
just
it's
white
all
as fuck.
pink. Pink. The eyes
And you
are
can
pink,
see the
but the
makeup
face is
sitting on
orange.
top of around those eyes, and they know they be dark, and they try to put it around there, try to lighten it up, and you can just see that darkness peeking through. I be like, man, who your makeup artist? I'm gonna call Ree Darnell.
Please
Ree
don't say
Darnell,
no.
Ree Darnell, go put his makeup
People
on.
need to pay me millions and millions.
Millions on millions.
I don't like that color, Sheree.
Okay. He will probably piss me off.
What did you do to my eyes, Sheree?
Why do he seem snooty like
I
that?
don't know. He act like Jake from 30 Rock.
He do.
Oh my! I've never
He's
watched
Jack
30 Rock.
Donaghy.
But I do have
Jack.
I do have one request. I wish all rappers would go back in their catalogs and re-record any song that has any reference to a Trump tower.
And the only one that I would want to keep is the one that says "fuck Donald Trump." But other than that, I agree. I'm
There's so
100%
many
in
fucking
agreement.
the Jay-Z has fucking Kanye and this. I wish they would go back and remaster those.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be. He
But I really am sitting here thinking that Kanye, as far as that goes, he really does need to sit his ass down somewhere because he's gonna throw the votes off and allow people that are just his fans to go and vote for him, and people that don't really know much about politics, they're gonna go and vote for him, and that's not gonna do anything but split the vote for the other guy who I don't like with the droopy ass face. I don't like him either, but at least if he get a good running mate, at least he might stand a chance, you know. So Kanye, please sit your ass down somewhere, get out the way, and go sniff up Kim's bleached asshole.
Okay, and that's what, and that's that
On
that.
How you know
Real
it's
quick, do
bleach?
y'all remember when we talked about
okay.
you know it's bleach?
I want to know how she knew.
Oh well,
They talked about bleached assholes.
Yeah, they talk about.
She be reading and watching a bunch of crazy shit. So.
Why they
Yeah,
just don't
always-
wax it out? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
He got because Kanye probably like
He
butt
like a look.
sex. Yeah,
Oh, he do.
yeah, I'm sure he
He
do.
wants a transparent asshole.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Bye.
I bet Kim's butthole look like Donald Trump's eyes. That pink around here.
Yeah,
It's real
it
tight.
looks like an entangled
It's
asshole.
an entangled asshole.
Y'all
With millions and billions and billions and billions
of money and bleach.
and bleach and a beautiful home. Okay, so do y'all remember we talked about Maya Moore a couple months ago?
Yes.
So Maya Moore is a WNBA basketball player. She took off the 2019 season so that she could help free an innocent black man from prison. So if
Okay.
y'all don't know, Jonathan Irons, he was sentenced to prison for 50 years for assault and burglary with a gun. Good news. Mr. Jonathan walked out a free man.
Oh, okay.
Amen.
Good job, Maya Moore.
After spending 23 years behind bars, Mr. Irons was released a couple weeks ago. So shout out to Maya Moore.
Yes. Come on,
For,
Maya.
yeah, for putting her own life on pause to go help somebody else. So
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
and
what
you
it
hear a
sounds
lot
like.
of
beautiful thing.
athletes who talk the talk, but she actually walked the walk to take off a full year and to invest your time for this type of a cause is just amazing.
That is
Yes.
Yeah,
amazing.
she deserves all the kudos in the world.
She
So
does.
round of applause for
Yay,
Maya Moore.
shout out to
Good
Maya
job,
Moore.
Maya Moore.
Yeah, he's still young too, right?
Yeah, he's 40. He's
Okay.
40 years
Did they
old.
have to have any kind of evidence that set him free or anything like that? Or
Well, he was arrested at 16. and
Uh-huh.
was
Oh, my God.
Tried it as an adult by guess what? An all-white jury.
Oh,
Not
Yeah.
surprised.
And, the
Aw.
sentence, everything rested on eyewitness testimony, even though there was no physical evidence to link him to the crime.
wow.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
figure.
No, and not to, and they know good and damn well that those eyewitnesses, y'all don't remember what the hell that damn person looked like. Quit damn lying. And they have already repeatedly said in forensic science that eyewitness testimony is not sufficient and
Yeah.
it's not adequate because they did studies that showed like people. Looking at someone right here, right now, and then come back and they put them in a lineup, and they weren't even able to pick out the right person. Like y'all know, it's not up to par. So why do y'all continue to use that in court?
Yeah.
Go sit down
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, the
Oh, my
Innocence
God.
Project. Did she work with them?
The Innocence Project?
because they help a lot of people. He helping with this guy. It was in the late 80s. I forgot his name. His last name is Thomas. If I can pull it up because I watched his story so many times. It's just really sad. He went to jail for like 28, 30 years. Around like with this guy.
What's his name?
I forgot his name. His last name is Thomas. I'll look it up because I've seen this story a couple of times. And he ended up getting money, and he started working for the Innocence Project with the same scenario. They relied on
Charles Thomas.
Oh, Thomas Hainsworth.
Thomas Hainsworth. Yes. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
remember him.
Yeah, we've seen his stories several times, guys. If y'all haven't, look him up.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yes, what they said. He went to the store to go for his grandma
For
or
his
mom
mom,
or something.
yeah, for some
And
bread.
I remember that. That's on the show on Netflix.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
That's what I was looking at
Oh,
recently.
really?
I watched
I
all of
loved
them.
it.
Yes,
It was so
yeah.
good.
Okay, so real
he
quick,
went.
if you don't know,
Thomas Hainsworth, you know I'm drunk.
okay, I'm sorry. If you don't know, Thomas Hainsworth was wrongfully convicted of multiple counts of rape in the winter of 1984. In 2011, Hainsworth was exonerated with a writ of actual innocence based on non-biological evidence.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
going to the store for your mama, and then I don't know if y'all was able to see it but you just said you saw it too before. His
Yeah, I
story.
remember the story. I definitely do, but I just recall that he was basically railroaded by the police.
He was.
exactly
His
what
name was like
happened.
18.
Yeah, he
Like,
was
that's
going to the store,
crazy.
and then when he was going to the store, he knew the people who worked in the store, and he when he came out of the store one night, the police asked him to come here.
Yep.
And when he came, he was just like that for whatever reason they pinned the burglary on him.
Yeah.
And he had
The rape.
nothing.
It was
Yeah,
a
the
rape.
rape.
Yeah.
And he had absolutely nothing at all to do with it.
Yeah.
And
But
even the people
Did
that
y'all
worked,
see the man that did it though?
yeah, I did see that.
He
You see-
looked like him, similar.
They really did look alike.
and he
Yeah.
said, I even thought he could have looked like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this.
Here it is, guys. Y'all know y'all love Jherica Jay. Here it is.
Get it
Here
out.
it
I'm just
is.
gonna say the way that when these people get exonerated, as calm as they be, and
be
as
so calm.
understanding
And they so
as they
loving.
be, man, I guess it just be so it's satisfying, but it's like, dang, how can you be that calm and that understanding? Like you have really found God for real.
You have.
To be in a position like that. Like you have gotten so many years taken off away from you, and then it's come to find that you didn't do what you
Whatever.
already been saying you didn't do, what other people have been saying that you didn't do, who knew you, and you still come out with a smile on your face.
And then in some states, because I know it's not legal everywhere. I actually learned that on that show on Netflix. Y'all, I think it's some kind of Innocence Project, something like that.
Yeah.
Y'all can look it up. That's on there. It has like what?
I think
like
it's the Innocence Files, right?
Innocence Files. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's like
Innocence
had
Files.
7 to 10 episodes or somewhere like that. Some states you don't even qualify for the monetary part of it if you really didn't do it or not convicted. That you are what is it called? When they undo everything. Exonerated. Thanks, B. You don't even get the monetary value, or I can't even say value, because even though they get millions of dollars, there's so many firsts that you missed out on. First buying your house, first
They get
kid, monetary.
No, they get millions of dollars?
Millions.
Okay.
Minions.
They get the millions.
Yeah.
And even when let's just say you do get 3 million or whatever, you miss so much. Even if you can buy your first house, you in your 40s, when and it's not a time frame when you can do it. You know, I'm not saying that, but just having a wife, having this, and doing all that with that person.
Yeah, money can't compensate for the time.
It cannot.
For being able. Money can't compensate for your freedom.
It cannot, and it's so sad because you got this, little piece of change, because I'm just going to call it what it is when it's in that aspect. It's a piece of change to shut you up, but you done lost 20, 30 years going in at 18. Just think about what we was doing 16, 17, 18. You was having so much fun.
Somebody rocking, knocking the boots.
Jherica was fucking.
She had a 5-year stint.
Give me. Oh, man.
She was lesbianic.
Yeah.
Lesbianic stint.
Yeah, her stint. Was your stint
I was
at
on
18?
my lesbian bid.
Was at 18? Was your stint at 18?
A lesbian bid.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Oh
Was
my
that-
gosh, that's like being in bondage.
Yeah.
A lesbian bid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were in bondage.
You're in bondage.
Lesbianic bondage.
Yeah, pretty much.
For 5-6 years or whatever it was.
I mean,
So
it was just a lot going. Just
that.
imagine, and that brings me to that Khalif Browder story that's on Netflix as well. That
so sad.
story, it originally was not on Netflix, but it's on Netflix now. And it's been on there ever since Jay-Z first produced
So
that
over
show.
like a year or something now?
Yeah,
I
probably
think
like
it's-
longer than that. It's been on there for like
been a
2 or
minute.
3 years.
It is, really? Okay.
But I've been seeing a lot of people talking about the Khalif Browder story, and I'm like, geez, I'm like, thank goodness people are really listening and watching it now. But yeah, I feel so sorry for that young man. He went in there when he was such a young little boy and got all beat up and all kind of stuff while he was locked up. And then
They
he
were really
finally
fighting
get
on
out,
him.
and he was in solitary confinement for years at a time.
That's not healthy.
N- at
I
all.
don't think that solitary confinement is healthy for any amount of time.
Yeah, at all. Alone. And so
I was just gonna say that.
Alone.
That's basically
Alone.
what it
Yeah.
is.
TV show Alone.
but at least in Alone you ain't in no 5x9 or 5x10 or whatever. But still, it's like that. That's that alone. Like, that's crazy. And then although he got all that money when he got out, and he went to school and he graduated and he did so many things, he still ended up taking his own life because it was just too much to bear.
Yeah, his mind.
Like
couldn't do
it's
it.
just.
That's what tripped me out about that. And we don't mean to be just hopping from story to story, but it's just so many out there. Walter McMillan. Did y'all watch? I finally watched Just Mercy.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about this last episode,
we hit
right?
a brief,
but
little,
yeah, it was real
yeah.
brief. But I didn't say that I was sitting up there crying. Like I was crying. I was boohooing, y'all. Like my eyes was about to roll out my head.
Girl, I was crying in the movie theater.
Because it's like, dang, you spend that time in jail, and then when you finally get out, you have dementia. Well, you over time you get dementia,
Right.
And then you live 10 years after. How many years was he in jail? Like
I don't
like 6
remember.
to 10. It was somewhere in there because they
I
had
don't
been
think
fighting.
was it that long?
I don't know. I don't remember because I watched it when it first came out of the movie. I don't remember the time frame. I just remember him being in there, and then when he finally got out, he wasn't alive long enough for nothing.
Yeah. He was in there, I think, only between 6 to 10 years. He was not in there.
No, it wasn't even that long. I think it was like 4 years.
I was gonna say he wasn't there. That I mean, it was long enough when you innocent. Let me take
Right,
that back.
it was-
It's long
yeah,
enough.
yeah, it
when
was
you
too damn
innocent.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then to sit up there and die, like, damn, you didn't even get to. Oh my gosh,
You didn't get
Yeah.
to catch up on what you lost.
Right.
Yeah.
And another thing too is that I think that for whatever reason, prison fucks up that body. Just sitting up there, you sitting up in there eating that old nasty ass food, processed ass food, and then it's the worst type of processed ass food.
Yeah,
And it's just not like just hot dog or like goddamn
Just hot dog.
or McDonald's.
Just one hot dog.
Yeah.
And just one McDonald's.
Yeah, just one.
It's not like
It's just a
Uno.
bunch of fucking ramen noodles.
yeah, like
and
it-
look, they swell so bad. The people that
Yes.
have to eat that, it's
Yes.
they swell
But
so
you know,
bad.
All that sodium.
it's probably a different story for a different day. But yeah, prison is just basically modern day slavery is all it is.
That's
so.
it.
We can-
yeah,
we
that's
can kick that
exactly what it
off,
is.
yeah.
It's because you ain't rehabilitating not a damn soul.
Show
And
lane.
for y'all that love Bill Clinton, he's the one who wrote in the '94 crime law
Yep,
to increase police funding
and he did that because
and increase
3 strikes you're out.
and the reason he did that is because he shouldn't have took that money. And see, that's what a lot of politicians
we
do.
can
Y'all
talk about that.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Y'all finna
Because
get
I was
Jherica
just
Jay
finna say,
finna
y'all was
get-
finna make me go into that Epstein too, because I was about to get pissed off. I just watched that on Netflix.
Okay,
Oh,
Jeffrey
you did?
Epstein.
Okay,
okay,
girl,
okay.
okay, we'll talk about that later.
But,
Okay.
but okay,
We
you know
sorry,
what?
y'all. We sorry. We
sorry.
political.
We
We on
sorry.
that. We on that drink. We doing what
sorry.
we do.
Jherica, who being a damn bitch?
Okay, y'all, this is gonna get deep, and I'm sorry for getting deep.
It's gonna get deep again.
It's gonna get deep one more again.
Okay.
Head down, pussy pop it on the headstand. Okay.
On the
Y'all so
handstand. On my American bandstand. Somersaults, cartwheel, bitch. Just keep on dancing. So the damn bitch for this episode is I don't have a name, and I'm sorry I don't have a name, but it's just because the person hadn't been caught, just like so many other crimes around here. Ricky Smiley's daughter was shot 3 to 4 times.
Erin Smiley.
Yes. And just being in the midst of other people shooting, crossfire. And she was hospitalized. She has since been released, and she is on crutches. She has since stated that she just glad to be alive. Whoever it is who shot her, whoever these group of people are who were doing the shooting, y'all have to stop. At the end of the day, black on black crime is relevant just as well so as white on white crime is as well. We need to stop, whether you white, whether you black, whether you whatever. And I ain't gonna sit up here and start saying green, blue, and purple and all this kind of stuff. We know that shit. We know that shit ain't real. It's only black, white.
It's only
shit.
a few damn colors when it comes to the human race.
Exactly. And
white and brown.
And so at the end of the day, y'all, we need to stop crime against each other regardless. And I'm not talking about black on black on black. I'm talking about everybody. We need to get to a point to where we able to have conversations like a Will and a Jada in our communities.
Correct.
Regardless of what color. And we need to be able to sit down and stop this mess. Like, should nobody be making you this mad where you just going and around people and you just randomly shooting and innocent people are getting killed. Right. From the little 8-year-old who got killed and all these other people from the 30, 20, 50 something people that got killed on one weekend in Chicago. Like, y'all need to cut this mess out. It is getting ridiculous. I don't care what color you are. Your crime against crime on crime. Not color on color, regardless of that. Crime on crime. We need to stop. So the damn bitch for this fucking week is whoever sit up there and was involved in that shooting against the young lady, Miss Smiley.
Yes.
You are a damn bitch.
Thank you for listening to After That. I am KeLanna Spiller.
I'm RiRi.
I'm Jherica Jay.
Be easy.
Peace.
Everything she couldn't say it. You saw how she was like this. She could. Peace. Yes, I like it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into After That with your girl
KeLanna Spiller.
RiRi.
Jherica Jay and BEC.
Please be sure to follow us across all social media platforms at After
That.
That is AFTERTHAAET.
Again,
After
That.
AFTERTHAAET. Thank you.
You was sure about that, ET.